cafe with another friend. And then like he ate through like.
I can make 3 meals out of a Chipotle burrito. 3 meals.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, did you get the idea of slope of a tangent line? So this formula here is calculating the slope of the tangent line. Sorry? That's right, as opposed to the slope of the secant. Yes, yes. Okay, is everybody all right? All right, let's now do some extreme math. Oh, by the way, I'll be doing the extreme math. You'll just be sitting there and enjoying and burping your Chipotle. Miss Wong, watch out, Krakow. Oh my God. Okay, I don't want to use the other word. Okay, the only F word I use is, you know which. We are on tape here. We are being recorded. All right, you guys got this? Erica, how can you sleep right in front of my face, man? Oh my God, Erica, that's so rude. Can you sleep with your eyes open like elephants and all those guys do? Huh? Well, how do fish? Shark be a fish? Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's deep. That's deep. Get it? God, seen as another burrito eater today. I can tell. So many burrito eaters. I can pick them up. Okay, so we're going to do extreme burrito here, okay? We're going to do extreme burrito here. You guys ready for the math? Okay. Hold on. Fasten your seatbelts. Okay. So what this means is it's equal to, notice that I write lim all the time until the very end. So this problem here means that I'm going to take this, and wherever I see x, you can see the connection there. Wherever I see x, I'm going to put in x plus h for the first part. You guys with me on that? So I'm going to go x plus h cubed minus 2 times x plus h, and there is no x with the 2, so that goes by itself. And then in place of fx, okay, in place of fx, I'm going to write just the thing that I see for fx. Some smart-ass comments that someone's making out at the other end. So everybody with me on that? God. Anna, you're going to join the Marines? I like that discipline there. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. I like that. Anybody taking SAT2s this Saturday? You'd better know the stuff that I just wrote down. Okay? If you don't, thou shalt be in a lot of pain. Everybody caught up with me on this? Is everybody okay? Fold this guy out, right? Distribute that. Distribute the negative 2. So this stuff here in this bracket here comes from here. Okay, so this is, I'm using an SAT2 factoid, okay? So you better know that stuff if you're taking it this Saturday. All right, you guys with me on this? Okay, now look what I'm going to do. This guy gets cancelled with that. Everybody buy that. Okay, this guy cancels with that. This guy cancels with that. So then that leaves me with equal to lim h goes to 0 of 3x squared h plus 3xh squared plus h cubed minus 2h all over h. Everybody caught up with me on this? You want me to yeah, hang on. Do you want me to pause here? Or you guys okay? 1 second, okay. Okay, so when you cancel out, Anna, what do you get upstairs? Nice. Nice, good job. Now, is there a problem with substituting h equals 0? Sina is saying no. Why not? Why not? Yeah, Keith. Not the real reason. Not the real reason. Yeah, Maria? Sorry? That's right. There is no denominator, so we don't have to worry about the denominator going to 0. So things break down only when the denominator goes to 0. Well, if you don't have a denominator, it can't go to 0 because it's not there. So everything's okay if I go plug in 0 for h. And my answer is that's my answer. So remember what this answer is telling you. It's telling you that you've got this funky graph. So this graph. And it's telling you that the slope of the tangent line, depending on where you draw the tangent line. You could draw it there. You could draw it here. You could draw it there. That slope is always given by this equation. So for example, if x here was equal to 3, then to get the slope of this tangent line, all you need to do is take that 3, shove it in there, and you get an answer. You guys with me on that? Yeah? You understand what it's saying? Okay, one more time, Ryan, stay awake. This equation is giving you the slope of all the tangent lines. So for example, it gives you the slope of this line, or the slope of this line, or the slope of that line. So if at that line, if I say that x is equal to 3, where it's touching the graph, all I need to do is take that 3, shove it in here, and I get a number out of there. Right? I get 25. Right? Then the slope of this line is 25. M equals 25. The slope equals 25. You guys with me on that? Well, you should really congratulate yourself because you guys just did calculus. You just did an itsy bitsy calculus. Itsy bitsy calculus. Okay? So what you want to do out of this slide, you see the last sentence there? You see the last sentence there? You want to get it down on paper. 3 places you need to have it, okay? 1 on paper, 1 in the gray matter, and more importantly, 1 in the red matter. Okay? Assuming your blood is red. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys. Cracker's got blue blood. I can tell she's royalty. She's related to Princess Diana, I think. What can you say? I'm just, so am I. Okay? Guys, get this down, feel it. So, notation. That stuff that I just did, that limit business, okay? And I got the answer to be 3x squared minus 2. That is called the derivative, and therefore you write it as f prime of x. So, one way of calling the derivative is by this name, or by that name, or by that name. All these 3 thou shalt see in calculus next year. Okay, you will see that in, sorry? F prime, you call it F prime. That's a little, yeah, not a 1, a dash. Whatever you call it, quotation mark, single quotation mark. Okay? The other 2 notation pieces, this guy here and this guy here, is something that you will see probably in college if you do some heavy duty calculus out there. Okay? So I'm just giving you notation or names for the derivative of a function. So these are names, okay? You know, math people like to call names. I mean, they like to give names to everybody. You guys with me on this? You guys get this? Is everybody okay? Ferris, how's the melon slicing going? Going well? You're going to serve us some dessert after this? Melon and ice cream would be good. Coconut ice cream and melon goes well. He doesn't like me saying the truth. Okay. This problem, thou shalt do it, and I'll set it up for you. What you want to do, or what I want you to do, is do this problem. Okay? I want you to do that problem. So that's part A. When you're done with that, we shall talk about part B. Is 2x minus 4, which is correct, okay? So what does this all mean? Well, if you want to take a look at the graph of this function, okay, your graph should look something like this. Right? It's a quadratic. Does everybody see where the numbers 1 and 3 come from? If you want to factor this, wouldn't those be your intercepts? Right? So that's where that comes from. All right? What you are actually doing is you are getting the slope of the tangent line at different places on the graph. At different places on the graph. That's what this is telling you. So this is equal to f prime. Okay? You guys with me on that? Yes, you write it as f prime of x equals 2x minus 4. Yes. So Susie, do you understand why, or Stephanie, do you understand why it's 2x minus 4? Because the slope of this line is different from the slope of that line, isn't it? Okay? So clearly it's got to be a function. It can't be a single number. Okay, for this particular function, it can't be a single number. All right? So if I were to say that, oh, the x value here is 4, and if I want the slope of this line, what I do is I take this 4, shove it in here, and I get an answer. M stands for slope is equal to 2 times 4 minus 4, which is equal to 4. All right? That is why it's a function, because the slope is changing. Now look at the next, the second part of the question. Okay? Use the derivative to determine any points of the graph where the tangent line is horizontal. Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, Susie. So take a look at this line here. If I had drawn this nicely, would you say that that line is horizontal? What's the slope of that line? 2x minus 4. Remember, 2x minus 4 is the slope. Right? Isn't that what I keep saying? Is the slope of the tangent line. You want that to be 0. So then x is equal to old school algebra 0. How do you find the vertex of this equation? Sorry? Minus b over 2a. What is b equal to? Negative 4. So that makes it a positive. And what's a equal to? So 2 times 1. Well, where do you think this equation came from? Some brilliant white guy, oops, my bad. Some brilliant European guy who did calculus and came up with the number. Or with the equation. Okay, so it comes from calculus. Okay, it's not like some magical algebra kid did it. Okay, it came from calculus. You guys with me on this? You guys feel it? I'm done. Cindy, you happy?